Starting your day with the right breakfast can set you up for success. But if you're eating the wrong foods, you might be sabotaging your weight loss efforts without even realizing it. Many popular breakfast choices are marketed as healthy and promise energy and satisfaction, but the truth can be a little different. Today, we're going to look at 5 breakfast foods that are making your weight loss journey more challenging. We'll save the one that might surprise you the most for last. So stick around for that eye-opener. Let's kick it off with a classic that's found in many breakfast bowls, granola. It has long been considered a healthy option for those trying to shed some pounds. With its mixture of oats, nuts, seeds, and perhaps a touch of honey, it has all the trappings of something that should be good for you. But here's the catch. Many store-bought granolas are packed with added sugar. That innocent-sounding serving of granola can easily add up to 300 to 400 calories per bowl, especially if you're pouring a generous amount into your dish. Plus, since granola is often loaded with sweeteners like honey or maple syrup, it can cause a spike in your blood sugar levels, only to crash soon after, leaving you hungry and reaching for more food. There was a study published in the Journal of Nutrition that found that eating breakfasts with a high glycemic index can make people feel hungrier and increase their calorie intake later in the day. It's easy to think that granola is a great choice, but if you're not careful with portion sizes or picking an option with no added sugars, it may just make weight loss harder. Another food that tends to trip people up is flavored yogurt. Now, plain yogurt is a great source of protein and probiotics that can support your gut health, which is a good thing for your metabolism. But flavored yogurt is a different story. Many of these products have a ton of sugar added to make them taste more like a dessert than a breakfast food. In some cases, a small cup can have as much sugar as a candy bar. Sugar spikes not only mess with your insulin, but they can also promote fat storage, particularly around your belly. A study conducted by researchers at Harvard Medical School demonstrated how diets high in added sugars are linked to increased fat accumulation, especially in the abdominal area. When you're trying to lose weight, it's best to stick to plain yogurt and add your own fresh fruit if you need a bit of sweetness. That way, you control exactly what's going into your body and can avoid the hidden sugars that can make weight loss so frustrating. Bagels are another morning favorite, and it's easy to see why. They're convenient, they're filling, and they pair well with everything from cream cheese to avocado. But if you're serious about losing weight, bagels might be one of those foods to reconsider. One of the biggest problems with bagels is that they're made from refined flour, which is stripped of fiber and nutrients during processing. The result is a food that causes quick spikes in your blood sugar levels, similar to what happens when you eat white bread. That sugar spike is followed by a sharp crash, and this roller coaster ride can leave you feeling tired, sluggish, and craving more carbs to get your energy back up. Not to mention, bagels are typically quite large, and it's not uncommon for one bagel to have the equivalent of 3 to 4 servings of bread. When you're thinking about calories, that's a big hit first thing in the morning, and it's usually paired with toppings that add even more to your total count. There's nothing wrong with carbs, but starting the day with a huge serving of refined carbs can definitely hinder your weight loss progress. Smoothies can be a refreshing way to start your morning, but not all smoothies are created equal. When people think of smoothies, they often picture a glass packed full of fruits, perhaps some yogurt, maybe even a touch of honey. But the truth is, many smoothies, especially store-bought or cafe varieties, are loaded with fruit juices, sugary yogurt, and even syrups that add a lot of calories without much nutritional benefit. Blending fruits also means you're getting less fiber than if you ate them whole, which makes it easier to consume a lot more sugar than you realize. A typical fruit smoothie might have as much sugar as a soda, leading to a quick spike in your blood sugar and setting you up for that dreaded energy crash. Studies have shown that liquid calories are less satiating than solid ones, which means you might not feel as full after a smoothie as you would after eating the ingredients whole. Instead, you could try making smoothies at home, using mostly vegetables, a handful of berries, and a protein source like Greek yogurt or protein powder to keep things balanced and support your weight loss goals. Alright, we've saved the one that often catches people off guard for last: fruit juice. Now, fruit juice sounds like it should be a healthy choice. It's made from fruit after all, so how bad can it be? Well, the reality is that fruit juice is mostly sugar and lacks the fiber that makes eating whole fruit beneficial. When you eat an orange, for example, the fiber in the fruit slows down the absorption of sugar in your bloodstream, keeping things balanced and preventing those energy crashes we've talked about. But when you drink a glass of orange juice, you're essentially getting all the sugar from several oranges without any of the fiber. This makes it really easy for your blood sugar levels to spike, which can lead to increased hunger later and more overall calorie consumption. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that drinking sugary beverages, including fruit juice, was linked to weight gain and a higher risk of obesity. Fruit juice can be deceptively caloric, and because it's a liquid, you might not even realize how much you're consuming. If you're trying to lose weight, swapping out fruit juice for whole fruits or simply water can make a big difference in how you feel and how your body responds. These 5 breakfast foods are common choices that many people make, often thinking they're doing something good for their bodies. But as you can see, each one has its pitfalls when it comes to weight loss. Whether it's the high sugar content in granola and flavored yogurt, the refined carbs in bagels, the hidden calories in smoothies, or the sugar surge from fruit juice, they all have the potential to make your weight loss journey harder than it needs to be. The key takeaway here is not to feel discouraged, but to become more aware of what you're putting into your body first thing in the morning. Starting the day with a balanced meal that includes protein, fiber, and healthy fats can set you up for steady energy levels and fewer cravings throughout the day. If you've been relying on any of these foods and struggling to see progress in your weight loss, don't worry. Small changes can lead to significant results over time. Consider tweaking your breakfast routine with options like eggs, oatmeal with nuts and seeds, or even a protein-packed smoothie that's low in sugar. It's all about finding what works for you and your goals, and making choices that truly nourish your body without piling on empty calories.